Nick Handris, the warm and charming man who became one of Anne Romano's most meaningful love interests, was portrayed by Ron Rifkin. He was born on October 31, 1939, in New York City, and was 41 when he joined One Day at a Time in 1980. Nick worked because he offered Anne a mature kind of companionship after years of building her life around survival, work, and motherhood. He was kind, steady, and emotionally present, giving the series a softer romantic storyline without erasing Anne's independence. Rifkin played him with intelligence and gentle warmth, making Nick feel like someone who could truly understand Anne's strength, rather than feel threatened by it. His storyline took a tragic turn when the character was killed, adding a deeper emotional shadow to the series and forcing Anne to face grief as well as love. Beyond One Day at a Time, Rifkin built a distinguished career in television, film, and theater, later becoming widely known for Alias, LA Confidential, and acclaimed stage work. By 2026, he's 86, and Nick Handris remains a bittersweet memory, a character who brought Anne tenderness, then left the show with real heartbreak. Ginny Roblicki, Anne Romano's lively and outspoken neighbor whose brief time on the show left a bright impression, was portrayed by Mary Louise Wilson. She was born on November 12, 1931, in New Haven, Connecticut, and was 45 when she appeared on One Day at a Time in 1976. Ginny worked because she brought a burst of adult female friendship into Anne's world. She was bold, talkative, independent, and unafraid to say what she thought, offering comic relief while also showing that Anne's life outside motherhood needed companionship and humor. Wilson played her with sharp timing and theatrical confidence, making Ginny feel colorful without overwhelming the grounded tone of the series. Though her run was short, she added to the show's early sense of Anne as a woman rebuilding not only a family, but a social identity. Outside the sitcom, Wilson became a celebrated stage performer, eventually winning a Tony Award for Grey Gardens and earning deep respect in theater circles for her wit and craft. By 2026, she is 94, and Ginny remains a small but lively part of the show's history, proof that even brief neighbors can bring lasting personality. Sam Royer, the warm businessman who becomes Anne Romano's later love interest and eventual husband, was portrayed by Howard Hesseman. He was born on February 27, 1940, in Lebanon, Oregon, and was 42 when he joined One Day at a Time in 1982. Sam worked because he entered Anne's life after the series had already established her independence. He was not there to rescue her, but to offer companionship at a stage when she had earned the right to choose love without losing herself. Hesseman played him with relaxed intelligence and warmth, making Sam feel mature, stable, and emotionally grounded. His relationship with Anne gave the final years of the show a different tone, suggesting that starting over could happen more than once. Before joining the series, Hesseman was already famous as Dr. Johnny Fever on WP in Cincinnati, one of the great comic characters of 1970s television. He continued acting for decades, bringing offbeat intelligence to many roles. He passed away in 2022 at the age of 81 from complications following colon surgery. By 2026, Sam Royer remains a gentle late chapter in Anne's story, proof that independence and love could still share the same room. Bob Morton, Barbara Cooper's sweet and awkward young boyfriend, was portrayed by John Putch. He was born on July 27, 1961, in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania, and was 15 when he first appeared on One Day at a Time in 1976. Bob worked because he captured the innocent discomfort of teenage romance. He was kind, nervous, deeply fond of Barbara, and often unsure how to carry himself in a family that could be blunt, emotional, and unpredictable. Putch played him with gentle comic awkwardness, making Bob funny without making him mean-spirited. His presence gave Barbara's teenage years a familiar texture, reminding viewers of first crushes, embarrassed conversations, and relationships that matter deeply when you are young, even if they do not last forever. After acting through his youth, Putch successfully moved behind the camera and became a prolific television director, working on shows such as Scrubs, Cougar Town, and American Housewife. He also continued directing independent films, building a long creative life beyond child acting. By 2026, he is 64, and Bob Morton remains a charming early sitcom boyfriend, sincere, clumsy, and perfectly teenage.